Hi, good evening. It's been 8 days. I'd love to say nothing's happened, but you know. Anyway, well, maybe you do, maybe you don't. It really doesn't matter. So, should I bake biscuits or something? Like, should I? Can't quite garden yet, and I'm not gonna have any extra money, so I might start some gardening, but it means it doesn't matter what it means. That will be a different video. If you're interested in biscuits, which makes no sense. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I guess. Well, one of you who's watching Venus, thank you for watching all the way through. Cookies, right? I hope cookies, not cookies, is popcorn. And I hope you actually do find it and try it. And I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. So good. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out some other things to do. I don't know why that sounded kind of sad, because I'm not really. I'm excited, and I'm kind of maybe not sad. Well, of course I'll be sad. My family is moving out. But my family is moving out. Right? Anyway, it's been a while. It's actually closer to 3 years, maybe over now, that I have not lived alone. Yeah. So. Anyway. But, I gotta remember. I know. Sticker, right? Still don't have a sticker there. I'm gonna roll one, because I want to go outside and smoke one. And I don't know. I only watch a couple of things. What do you guys watch? And if you tell me Netflix, well, I don't have anything, and never mind. Don't tell me what you watch. Anything I can watch is here on YouTube. I find free movies, except for really, it's a pain in the butt to do that. And, well, not to find them, they're there, but finding them that are in English, with decent subtitles, and or with a good storyline, okay? Like, there's got to be a bunch of things all together, not just, anyway, yeah, I don't know. It's that time of year where I want to be doing things, and if I had been going to set up the light. See that box? This box. That box has been there for 2 years. That makes me sad. Not quite 2 years, but a year and a half. And anyway, that's got a grow light system in it. I know, it's just little, but it's just my little house, right? So it was supposed to be set up here, and it was supposed to get started. Like right now, a good one to be started would probably be peppers, because peppers need to be, well, here anyway. There's 2 months of, oh my flipping god, it's hot. Get an umbrella for the peppers or whatever's growing. Or it's raining so much that you've got to make sure there's enough drainage, because everything becomes a swamp. At least in my particular little yard, because there's no room. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. Probably should have stuck to that to begin with, right? At least then I'd have a direction to go in. I do have directions to go in. I could do things, but really, right now, it's, glad I quit smoking, because that's an expense that I can't afford. But I've also, in the last couple of years, acquired other outdoor cats. So, more mouths to feed, and it's not their fault that they're out there. And it's not their fault that I got them used to eating here. So, I've already got one bucket, one of the, what are they called? Big plastic buckets. You'd think I'd already smoked. Oh, it smells good though. Anyway, one's already got full of outdoor cat food, which is fine. It's cheap stuff. Cheap. The inside ones don't get that food because I have to clean the kitty litter. So, and live in here with broken bums. I don't like it. So the inside cats get a different food than the outside cats. But anyway, yeah. And the dog, I've already got a big bag for him, and it takes forever to get through it, which is just fine. Just fine. But me, and I don't know what I'm going to do to keep things away from rats. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I wish I knew somebody that could build me like a cage out of hardware cloth that could go over plants. But, what do? Even my tomatoes, I don't know if I have them, the seeds that I've saved. I don't think I've saved them and actually put determinate or indeterminate and or heights on them. So, a 6 by 6 foot by 2 by 2, I don't know how you would say that, cage out of hardware cloth. Oh, that's pricey. And then it would have to, and then there'd be, like, I'm just talking just the cloth itself would be pricey. Then to have somebody build it, because it would also have to be openable, because what's the sense in growing tomatoes if you can't get them, right? So it would have to be made with a door. That's a, singing about it the other night, though. Little cages. It'd be neat to have, even smaller ones. Maybe I could put it over white trees. Cauliflower. There we go. Wouldn't stop the white moths from getting on it and laying their things, and or aphids. Wouldn't stop the aphids. Aphids. And the cauliflower. That's what it was. It wasn't the other. It wasn't the moth. Cabbage moth. That's it. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm a little out of practice. It was really weird. Jess and Maya have migrated over to TikTok. Or they've expanded, I should say. I doubt they've moved. But that was neat. See them show up. I follow Morgan. Morgan Gold. Morgan Goldshaw Farms. Well, actually, it's kind of funny. I actually don't know if Morgan is still on my friends list or not. Maya was still there the last time I checked. I've lost a few in the last week. A couple were polite enough to just take their convoy supporting backsides and just leave quietly from my Facebook page. I like that. I like that a lot. What I don't like is going in and sitting down and then realizing that people I've known since I was a teenager will happily make any excuse to support them. Everybody says, well, it's not about racism. Well, their leaders are all racist. you know, that's a pretty big indicator right there. Oh, well, not a, rotten apple. It's just one rotten apple. Well, the whole saying is, it will ruin the bunch. And it does. Anyway, I did have to delete a couple, and that was sad and disappointing. But I can't. If you stand with racists, I don't stand with you. I made a 7-second clip. No, I didn't. I think it was 13 seconds. But it should have been 7 seconds. After I did it, I heard that 7 seconds is the magic number, and it will hit a thing, and then you're on the blah, blah, blah. Should be great, but as it stands, I'm losing followers. Mutuals, actually. Not just followers, mutuals. I'm losing mutuals. And that's... But TikTok has also done this. He sent me out a little notification saying that there was inauthentic accounts, and they would remove them, but it wouldn't touch or wouldn't affect my numbers. Except I've been noticing that some mutuals are no longer mutual. And I'm not sure if it's because, they're now bigger accounts and they're dropping people off, which, fuck you. Like, that's rude, I shared your stuff. I put it on my page. I put it out there. I raw-rawed you. I'm not a no content account on either of mine. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It's just frustrating to not know. Did I do something? If I did something, then okay. But it can't be the more recent convoy stuff because those people and myself are on the same side of that. Same side. I hate that there's sides. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. It's not like I am a creator. Like, even if they said that, I would get it. But to not know it all. And of course, I'm not going to, DM them and be like, hey, don't you like me anymore? No, that's humiliating. Excuse me. Yeah, chunky sounding, hey? That's fabulous. Anyway, also doesn't matter. None of it matters. None of it matters. Nothing matters anymore. Everything's all fucked up. And I just, I want it to be summer. I want to be able to go outside. I want to... There's so many things. So many things. The instant thing that went to my head was, that when I clean something, it's still clean when I go back. That'd be nice. I miss that a lot. So much. Just barely getting, things organized in my head in the last few years. Retraining my brain to do things differently so that I can function and still feel good about myself. And I thought that the people around me understood that. But they're not there, and they're part of their journey. So, it makes it more difficult to be empathetic to somebody else's needs when you have needs of your own. So, and I'm supposed to be the grown-up. Except for that's not quite the way it is. We're all fucking grown-ups. Okay. Weary. Weary. If you have that soul-crushing weariness going on, you're not alone. I don't have any grand sage advice except for nap. When you get that weary, you just... soul-crushing. It's not physical. But it feels like it is. If you can nap, nap. If it means 7 times a day, do it 7 times a day. Yeah. Anyway. Where was I? No idea. I was distracted with the thought of naps. I've had 3 today. None of them more than 20 minutes. One of them I did lay there for an hour and a half, though. Just refused to move. Just refused. Nope. Not getting up. I didn't care that the doorbell rang. It's nice to hear that it's still working. That was cool. But, nope. I just don't care. I don't care. And I didn't want to know what was being delivered by delivery, because I don't do that anymore. So I don't want to hear about the people that are still supporting them for no particular good reason. Especially, when we could do with toilet paper. Toilet paper would be great. Coffee. I have some stashed away, though. It's gross. It's Tim Hortons. Ground coffee. A bucket of it. But it's caffeinated. And I have sugar and I have coffee mate. So. But, yeah. Sounds like, why don't you just put out the money? Because I haven't bought anything for me in a bit. Dollar store stuff. Nail polish. Isn't it pretty? That looked weird. That looked like it did before. Oh, it definitely needs a second coat. Sit here in the dark. My eyeballs. The headache thing. Oh, yeah. See that? I actually, eyeliner. I only put it on one eye. Then did a video on TikTok, because Oh well, it doesn't matter. I think I did one this morning looking like this. I'm darn sure I did. Anyway, just yabbling. For the sake of yabbling. Thanks for sitting with me and rolling. 18 minutes worth of... I don't know. So, biscuits. Or should I just, maybe do a little mini video of what I've got in my seed garden. Jeez Louise. My seed collection. I am excited for it. I wish I had. Wishes and horses. Oh, leaky face. I really want to grow things. I really don't want to be here. But it is what it is. Choices and consequences. Damn. Anyway, yeah. Now that I've rolled, you got to sit with me while I babbled. I'm now gonna go outside and smoke it. So, yeah. Leave a comment if you're up for it, or have a suggestion or an idea, or should I just do a handstand? I have no idea. What do you want? What does my public want? Hey, there's a new person, by the way. New person. And it's somebody that knows how YouTube works. Because I didn't get a notification, which means you have your thing turned off. But it's been so long since I found that thing, I don't even know what that thing is called. And I know I turned mine off, but I don't know what it is, what it's called, or where to find it to turn it back on, even if I wanted to. But hi! if you're still here 20 minutes in. Yeah, so enjoy the ride. Or it's like a circus. You get to see the circus inside my head. Without pictures, because I can't edit worth anything. Just whatever I have on this phone. And it's better than the last phone. But not great. Anyway, I'm going to go smoke this now. To the ones that are still here, still watching, and to the new person, thanks. And harmony, happiness, health, and hope from my home to yours. You have a good day. Bye for now.